Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Tuesday morning. 4-4. Like, I just don't understand. We go against teams who struggle to score goals, struggle to win, and concede 4 goals to them. Like, if that's not a sign that this defence needs strengthening, which we've seen time and time again, might I add, I don't know what is. One thing it definitely proved to me was we need to do whatever it takes to go out in January and sign Semenyo. If we don't, someone else will. And he just showed how good he is last night. I thought he was excellent. And Buemo had a very quiet game. So we won't talk about that because we know what he can do. But yesterday just wasn't his day. Cunha, it was good to see him scoring. I think he needed it. Bruno again. I mean, I feel like we're letting Bruno down at the moment because the level he delivers at, I think the only person with more goals and assists in the league with him is Haaland, which is crazy if you ask me. Yeah, I just feel bad for Bruno, if I'm honest, because he's just constantly delivering. Sesko, it was good to see him back. He didn't get very long. Menu had a decent playing time. I mean, he didn't start, but he came on fairly early compared to the normal 10 minutes he gets. I don't know if that's an indication that we're maybe trying to get him into the team now that we've lost all the AFCON players. But who knows? I feel that game was definitely for the taking. We went 3-2 down to 4-3 up in the space of seconds. And then we conceded again from a throw-in. From our throw-in. So not quite sure how that all panned out. Well, I don't think we should have drawn it. I feel that was a bad result on our part. Yes, we kept our unbeaten record at Old Trafford once we've won at half-time. Or been leading at half-time. Some very good saves by Lamens towards the end to keep us in the game. Like, I think we could have easily lost that one, and I would be even more disappointed. I just think the last 3 home games, we've taken 2 points from a possible 9. Maybe. Yeah, Everton, was it Palace? And obviously Bournemouth. I can't remember the other team, it might not be, but we definitely lost to Everton there. I don't know. I mean, there was talk before the game about the formation and Amarin going to a 4-3-3. I did put a video up about that yesterday, but after thinking about it, if we did that and he won comfortably last night, he would look a fool for not doing it sooner. So I can't see him ever changing. I think if he changes now, it's just going to ruin everything he's built. Like, he's been stubborn enough up to this point to keep the formation. If he changes it, it could go one of 2 ways. We could change it and absolutely batter someone 6-0, and then they'll be like, see, and then he'll look a fool for not doing it sooner. Or we play someone and we lose 4-0, and then they're like, okay, yeah, let's go back to where we were. So really, for Amarin, is lose-lose. There's no benefits about it. Even if he changes and wins, there's too much built up around it now, so I can't see him ever changing. I think it's going to be difficult the next couple of games without the likes of Ahmad and Buemo and Mazraoui, but I don't think our squad's that bad. It's not as big as a lot of the Premier League clubs, and when we've looked for attacking options recently through injuries, you know, they haven't been there. But I think the players we're losing, and Buemo can kind of be replaced by Sesko in that role, as long as we play like Mount and Cunha. But we've also got potentially Bruno who could play forward as well. So there's not a massive shortage. And then we can just go with Dalot and Luke Shaw on the left and right to replace Ahmad. We've also got Dorgu, I guess. So we've got cover there. Obviously, I'm just naming players. I'm not talking about injuries or whether they're available. But potentially on paper, there's enough people in the team now to field a pretty strong 11. Obviously not our strongest, but it's going to be close. But Semenyo, I'm going to go back there because last night I think, what's his release clause? Like 55, 60? Why don't we just throw the money at them before anyone else does? And I'm not confident we'll get him, because even if we did have the money ready to go, which I think we should, because we offered for Belabor, I say we just go get him. And like, we worry about fitting everyone in after. Because that type of player, after his performance last night, imagine we had him instead of Mbuemo, who was having a bad game yesterday. Imagine what the scoreline would have been. I thought he did very well. But he's gonna... I put a video up already saying he might end up at Liverpool, which is a possibility, replacing Salah. There's going to be people going for him because he has that release clause. People are going to throw money towards him. He's not a £60 million player. He's worth more than that, I think. But if you can get him for 60, I don't see why we don't just throw the money in now and try and beat the queue. Like, I know we can't buy him yet, but if we get everything agreed and, you know, we can pay the wages he wants, we're probably going to have Casemiro off the books soon. We're probably going to do the same with Maguire. That's going to free up a lot of wages. Yes, we need to bring people in, especially in the summer. But if we buy him now, that could propel us into the Champions League spaces. How much money are we going to make from being in the Champions League compared to what we've had this season? And this season has come out saying we're the second richest club, which I just don't understand. Like, if we've got the money there, let's spend it and get back into Europe. But yeah, Semenyo, I feel if we can get him on board, that would be a game changer. And I'm happy with the people we brought in. I like Cunha a lot, and Buemo's been very good. I like Lemons. Who else did we bring in? Is that it? There's others, isn't there? I like Heaven. I like Obi still, but we need to see him a bit more. But yeah, I mean, if the money's there, go get him. Last night proved he would be a massive addition to our squad. So yeah, I know we need CDMs and everything else, but there's been talk about getting wing players too. And if we did ever change that formation, then it would be handy. Like, I'd buy him and play him at right wing back. Like, Ahmad was probably our most creative player on the pitch last night. He was right wing back. He looked good. He got a goal. I mean, the option's there. I would just go out and get him. Like I said, if someone's going to, why don't we make it us? But yeah, not happy with the scoreline. I mean, in hindsight now, I'll probably take a draw, especially knowing that we conceded 4 goals. I mean, most games you concede 4, you don't get anything from it. So I'll take a 4-4 draw. I'd rather 3 points, but it's better than none. But yeah, I just feel every time we creep up a little bit in the league, other teams win, and then we end up dropping points. Like Liverpool won their last game, so they've jumped back into a mix now after nearly being out of it. Sunderland beat Newcastle, so they're there. Newcastle obviously dropped points. Chelsea, Villa, they're all up there. We just need to we need to stay on their heels. If we start dropping points, we're just going to start dropping down the table. And then Champions League becomes further and further away. But I don't need to tell you guys that. You know the importance of Champions League. So yeah, all I want you to do is comment below. Let me know if Semenyo is the player for you. Would you take him if we had the chance? And how much do you think he's actually worth? How much would you pay? Taking the release clause out of it. If someone said to you, he wants to join United, make them an offer, how much would you send? And don't say a £5. As always, thank you for watching. Drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.